Hi everyone, my name is Belinda and I'm the training lady. If you're using Microsoft OneNote and you want to know how you can work with other people on the same notebook, then you're in the right place because I'm going to show you how you can share a OneNote notebook with your colleagues, your friends, or your family. Now, one of the best things about OneNote is not just the fact you can keep your own notes in it, but it's the ability to share it. So sharing it with colleagues and those close to you, students, project teams, and being able to just work together in real time makes all the difference. Now, I use shared notebooks for quite a lot of different things, including project planning with my clients, doing budgets. I even have holiday planning where I've shared the notebook out with my family or friends, and we've been able to do the planning together, which is fantastic. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you how to share a OneNote notebook out, how to be able to actually open a shared notebook where somebody has shared it with you, and also how to change that access or remove that access later on down the track if you need to. Now, an important requirement of being able to share a notebook is where it's been stored. Now, your notebook must be stored in the cloud, so either in your own personal OneDrive or on a SharePoint-based site works perfectly. Now, if your file is stored locally on your computer, such as on your desktop, for instance, you're not going to be able to share that with other people. So if you haven't already done so, go ahead and grab your file, make sure you move it to the cloud if you need to, and then we can continue on with the video. Now, first things first is I do need to open OneNote, which you can see I've already done. I'm in a little demo notebook that I have here. I'm in a page that I have just put a little graphic onto and my logo, and I'm going to share the file out from here. Now, really easy. We're going to go to the top right-hand corner where you can see the share button. Click that, and then from that menu, we're going to choose to share the entire notebook. Now, once you've chosen that, you now have the ability to go in and add in an individual person's name. So somebody within your organization, for instance, a group name, or you can just put an individual's email address in here as well. I'm going to go ahead and invite Tanya to collaborate with me on this. And that way I can just add them in. Now, the second thing you've got here is to pick the type of access you want to give them. By default, it does give you them viewing access only. Now, if you drop that little menu down, you'll see you can switch it over to enable them to edit as well. So I'm going to go and choose can edit. Now from here, I could add a little message, give some context as to what the file is for, but otherwise I can go ahead and hit that send button. Now it'll come up and let me know that the invitation has gone out to the person I've sent it to. I can then just close that down. Now I happen to have access to Tanya's email, so I'm going to open that email up. And you can see here is the message with the invitation for our file. Now I'm just going to go ahead and open that up. You'll see that it does have a link to the notebook that I have shared along with an open button and an additional share. I'm going to go ahead and click that button and it will open up the OneNote notebook into a different tab in my browser here. So now I can see all the different sections. I can go to the OneNote section, for instance. I can then also see any of the pages, and you can see there's the page that I did actually share from. Now, a couple of other little tricks that you have here is, one is if you want to use OneNote on your desktop app, it does automatically open to the web. So from the right-hand top corner, you'll see you have an editing button. If you click that, you have the option of opening this file into your desktop app. So that's a nice little way of being able to get all the normal functionality and all the usual button locations, etc. if you need them. Another thing you might notice is that my OneNote here has the normal ribbon. All right, normally when we open a web browser or the web version of an app, we get what's called the simplified ribbon. All right, it's very, very cut down, much less detail involved in it. If you go to the right hand side, you'll see a little drop down arrow. You can click that and it lets you pick between the two different layout options. And I always prefer to go with classic because it does give me more access to the buttons that I'm used to. Right, so that's another little trick you can use. All right, so we've seen how to share the file. We've seen how to open a file that has been shared with us. What about changing access? I'm just going to minimize this window and return back to my OneNote, which I'm back into now. What about managing that access? So let's go back up to the share button. And from the share button, we're going to choose manage access. This is going to open up a list of any people that you have shared this file with. And I can see only Tanya has been shared with at the moment. But if I want to edit her access, I can click onto Tanya's name. It's going to open up the detail. I do have a little collapsible menu down the bottom here. So I'm just going to open that up. And you'll see I can switch between the ability to can edit to can view. Now, if you wanted to delete this person completely out from being able to access the notebook, this is where I would go in here and choose no direct access. And by choosing that and applying the change, it will ask me if I want to remove Tanya from having direct access to the file. So I can click remove, and you'll see now that access has been removed completely. All right, so you can change the permission or you can completely remove the access if you want to stop sharing it. Right, I can close that window now. I'm no longer sharing that file with anybody. So that's it. Nice and easy, and shows you how to be able to share a OneNote notebook. So whether you're using a file within a project team or you're collaborating with some colleagues, you might be sharing notes with students in a education setting. Maybe you do want to go ahead and plan that holiday with some friends and family. You can absolutely create your notebook and then go and share it with those people. Now, as usual, if you found this helpful, please hit that like button below. If you want to see more of my content, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, have a lovely day.